Hi, I'm Marissa Kozlov. Welcome back for another eMarketer Industry Voices, where we bring you perspectives on how marketers are working through challenges and what they envision for the future. Joining me today is John Sheldon, CMO of oral care brand SmileDirectClub. John, SmileDirectClub launched 7 years ago and now offers affordable orthodontic care to consumers in 13 markets worldwide. How would you describe SmileDirect's journey from a consumer products disruptor to a challenger brand?
SmileDirectClub disrupted the 120-year-old orthodontics industry by introducing the first telehealth platform for teeth straightening, helping make getting a smile you love more affordable, more convenient, and accessible in ways that had never been before. In our 7 years, we've now worked with over 1.5 million customers in 13 countries. And that direct to consumer ongoing customer relationship is something really innate in the Smile Direct Club model. When we first launched, consumers had one option to get started, a doctor prescribed impression kit. But we've since expanded that to open up over 100 plus smile shops around the world. In 2020, we launched our partner network where people can start directly with their own dentists, and over 1,500 locations in the US. And we're launching that in other countries as well.
Well, it seems like you've really bridged the gap between online and offline with those physical retail locations. Let's now talk about your marketing strategies. Tell me about some of the channels that work best for Smile Direct.
Smile Direct Club does a lot of marketing across a broad array of channels. Starts in many ways for awareness in the television and OTT environment, where we're working to really build our brand and help people get familiar with us. Obviously, social plays a huge role in staying in front of consumers as they go through the consideration process. And then lastly, our CRM communications play a critical role, because this is not a impulse buy, right? It's a highly considered purchase with many different places in the journey for the consumer to get maybe a little lost. And so we use CRM to help them understand, for example, does your insurance cover it? In many cases, yes. What's the process going to feel like? And we can explain what that looks like. And then ultimately to create that urgency to get them into the Smile Shop or to purchase a kit where we can begin the process with them.
You mentioned you have over 100 Smile shops across the country. How do you approach your media mix based on DMA?
One of the things that really surprised me when I started working for the company is that 60% of all the counties in the United States do not have access to an orthodontist. And really, that access to care that we can provide via our remote impression kit allows those folks, access to straightening their teeth in ways that they never have before. And so, that footprint that we operate on is really on a national basis, as opposed to working locally in any particular DMA.
60% is a pretty eye opening statistic. I also saw another statistic recently I wanted to bring to your attention. Apparently, 8 in 10 Americans are very self conscious about their smiles. But you have to think that we're often posting pictures on social media. Leads me to think you must have a pretty robust influencer marketing strategy. So tell me a little bit more about that.
Influencers do play an important role in our marketing mix, and it's really for two key reasons. The first is they've done a really good job in building up their own communities, being an authentic voice for those communities. We want anybody who's talking about our brand to have been experienced it. But secondarily, they've also done a great job at learning how to make really beautiful, engaging content. When we dark or ghost post, influencer content to audiences who don't know who they are, because of how engaging that content can be, it performs quite well for us.
Well, a great smile is always incredibly engaging. Let's shift gears into talking about telehealth. Smile Direct operates its own telehealth platform. That's an area that is seeing a lot of growth. Why is telehealth an integral part of your business model, and how do you build trust with your customer base?
We operate as, I would say the pioneer in dental telehealth when we launched the business 7 years ago, and we've continued to make significant investments in the technology, whether it's being able to enable access to the dental team 24/7, either via chat or via video conference. The app that we've built that enables people to track their progress all through treatment. All of these are ways that we're helping people, stay engaged with their teeth straightening process, even if being done in a virtual way.
One last question for you today. What can we expect to see next from Smile Direct Club?
Small Direct Club is continuing to grow pretty extensively, and we're looking to do continued expansion into other countries, all through the next year or so.
All right, well, John, I look forward to following your continued journey into new markets and, of course, those product extensions. We can't wait to see all that's next for Smile Direct Club. So, thank you for being with us today, for sharing your stories, and for inspiring our audience. It was great to chat with you.
Thank you, Marissa.
This is Mountain. This is your brand on Mountain. Any questions? Yes, you probably have a ton. This is a pretty blind opening. Anyway, Mountain is one of the fastest growing connected TV platforms, and they just merged with Maximum Effort, the creative marketing company owned by this guy. No, this guy. That's why the mountain volcano metaphor kind of works. It's great tech, and it's great creative in one place. Visit mountain.com for more details. Don't worry, there's no lava.